Good morning. What exactly is human resources? A lot of people ask this question. Some people who are not in HR often wonder and ask what exactly is the function of HR in an organization. Long time ago, HR was a reactive function, meaning when the line required something, HR will comply. If they wanted to hire, they will recruit. Amend payments, they would amend someone's salary. Now, that's the impression people have on human resources. They also feel that HR is the police of the company. HR is a very critical element to the success of any organization. As HR professionals, we need to ensure that we move from a reactive function to a more proactive business partner. Back in the days, in my role as regional vice president of HR, I ensured that the countries that I operated in moved immediately to that function. As a matter of fact, I was one of the very few in the organization, in the quadrant that we looked after of the globe, that I moved that area of or territory of the organization into a very different way of thinking. HR in my territory sat on the board. So we started making business decisions. Business acumen for human resources was very important to the success of my team. Now, how is that done? The mindset needs to transform, not change, but transform. Transform their belief system, transform the way they think. HR needs to understand that servicing their employees in their organizations really means that we have to operate as though we are consultants. They are our internal customer. We have to make them happy. The company works very hard to build the commercial side of the business through research and development, marketing analysis, product management, distribution, marketing, advertising, all that stuff. And a lot of money and effort and resources are put into climbing the organization's commercial status. However, not much is done in terms of building human capability in order to meet the growth potential of the organization. This is where HR comes in. Human resources. Resources of humans. Capitalizing on the capabilities of our employees. It is our duty to ensure that the people are ready to move to the next level. Some people may say, you know what, I'm happy where I am. I don't need to grow. I don't want to leave my position. I'm happy exactly where I am. So does that mean this person doesn't develop himself or herself? Absolutely not. Training and development is not only for people who want to develop themselves. Let's jump back a bit. Why do we train employees? One, they might be deficient in a certain area in their current role. Two, they are preparing themselves for a bigger role. Three, the function of the role has matured, has gotten a lot bigger. So therefore they have to develop certain skills to accommodate this. Maybe, number four, the company is going in a new direction or a different direction and they have to adopt new technology or new skills or entering into emerging markets. So training and development is extremely crucial. It is critical. So let's go back to what I was saying earlier. How does someone do that? So what needs to be done is the person needs to understand, what am I developing myself for? For what purpose? Why am I doing this? If the objective is to develop into a bigger role, then you have to understand what exactly is expected of me. So HR needs to play a bigger role here. Needs to understand, what does the organization look like future-wise? Yes, HR needs to start reading business plans. understanding the future objective, potential, where is the company going? And say, you know what, if you guys decide the company is going to go in this direction, and let me show you how HR is going to prepare our people to go in that direction. So we need to be 2 steps ahead. When we recruit for a role or a position today, we make sure that when we hire this person to make sure that she is prepared for the next role as well. Let me tell you what I mean by this. So, for example, we are looking for a sales associate, for example. So we'll look at what are the current requirements for a sales associate, and we build a criteria based on this, and so we recruit based on that. Now the job changes. During the recruitment process, I didn't assess if this person is capable in changing or adapting to change. So therefore, we have to look at the person's future role when we are recruiting. Engaging employees is a very important element, a critical element as a matter of fact. How do we engage employees? It's very important that HR starts to see that motivating employees or motivation can be a temporary solution to a sometimes permanent problem. Leaders need to start inspiring their employees, not only motivating them. In the next segment, I'm going to be talking about this in much more detail, understanding the importance of EQ, emotional intelligence, social intelligence, and how that plays a role